NBC's Steve Kornacki here to break down what he's watching for New York and New Jersey. Steve, we love when we see the maps behind you.
Well, it's about to light up in a couple hours. Take a look here. We'll start in New Jersey. Look, there's two governors' races in the country tonight, but frankly, this is the one where everybody's eyes are. Republicans think they have a shot here in blue New Jersey with Jack Ciattarelli, who nearly won this office 4 years ago, back for another shot against Democratic Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill. Couple key places I'm going to be looking as these results come in. Again, 8 o'clock polls close. This county, Passaic County, very interesting. City of Patterson is here. A lot of blue-collar, middle-class, big towns here as well. Also, lots of Hispanic voters. And Donald Trump, I want to show you the result from the presidential race last year. Donald Trump won Passaic County last year. This is almost unthinkable for a Republican. It had been decades since we'd seen a result like this. He made major gains with Hispanic voters in New Jersey last year. And a major question tonight is if Jack Ciattarelli, the Republican, can also make those gains. Those are voters Republicans have not had in the past. If Ciattarelli gets them tonight, that could be part of a winning combination for him. Then, obviously, in New York City, let's call that one up. You know the basic setup here. Zohran Mamdani, the front runner, certainly. He already beat Andrew Cuomo in the Democratic primary, beat him by 12 points. Cuomo is trying here to put together a coalition, sort of a coalition of those who are resistant to Mamdani, and he hopes that coalition is going to have older voters. That's a very important part of the story in New York City. We've seen in polling that there's basically a cutoff at about 45 years old. Over 45, Cuomo's doing really well. Under 45, Mamdani is running up the score. So Cuomo wants big margins and big turnout in older neighborhoods in New York City. He also thinks black voters, Jewish voters, and another group Cuomo is looking for here, a bit of a surprise maybe, Republicans. There are Republicans in New York City, and they have a candidate, Curtis Sliwa, the Republican nominee. This is why Donald Trump at the 11th hour said reluctantly he would back Cuomo. Cuomo is hoping that there's Republican voters who went to the polls today thinking they'd back Sliwa, decided Cuomo was the only one with a chance to beat Mamdani, hold their nose and vote Cuomo. It's sort of a triple, quadruple bank shot Cuomo's trying to pull off here. But I think we'll know right away. 9 o'clock, the polls close. The city releases a ton of results right away. So if there's any kind of a surprise brewing or a potential surprise, we'll know right away.
Yeah, we will get those city results in quick. One more question, getting back to the New Jersey governor's race really quickly. With Ciattarelli, I know it could go either way. Do you think, does Trump help or hurt right now at this point?
It's a great question, and I'll tell you one place we're going to look. I could just show it to you right here. Somerset County, suburbs, the suburbs in New Jersey, and this is true nationally. Donald Trump really struggles. Look, he got clobbered in Somerset County last year. Jack Ciattarelli lost Somerset when he ran 4 years ago, but it was close. Suburban voters who were willing to vote for Ciattarelli in 2021, when Donald Trump was a former president, now that Trump is back and they don't like Trump, are they still willing to vote for Ciattarelli, or do they see too much connection there, and do they go to Mikey Sherrill to send a message? I think that's obviously key in New Jersey. That's key nationally, too, because there's a lot of counties like Somerset around the country. We want to see how those voters respond.